What's going on, everybody? I'm Mr. Hyena,
And I am Domzy.
and welcome to the Think Tank. Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast, where me and Dominic just go on some wild rants about the world. But today, however, we decided we were going to be a little special kids, and we're going to do a tier list of movies and music because we're bored and we don't know what else to do today. So,
Pretty much
so
it.
we have a list of not all, but a lot of the popular Disney movies that have been released over the past, I would have to say now 40 years, because there's some stuff in here from the 80s, I
Probably,
think.
yeah.
Like The Rescuers is probably from the 80s. The Sword and the Stone does not sound that familiar. Okay, so the way this is gonna
Uh,
work is me and Dominic. We're just gonna go down the list. So at first it's Milan, and then it goes Aladdin, etc. We're gonna go into each individual one. Me and Dominic will both talk about kind of like where we think the movie should be, and then give our opinions. And then we'll just go down the list. How does that sound, Dominic?
it sounds good. Just like these McNuggets.
Yes. I just realized
Alright.
I don't have a drink. God damn it.
Hmm.
Okay. You know that's fine. That's fine. I'll have a chap throat at the end of this, but that's fine. Okay, so let's start with Milan, shall we? Okay, Milan, the Disney original
Um,
classic. I'll start with you. I'll be nice. I'll let you talk.
okay. So, category is from S to D, S obviously being the best, D being the worst.
Yes.
Um, it's one of those movies where it's like, that's tough. If there wasn't singing in it, I probably would like it more. Because I'm a history guy, and I like it that it's about the ancient China and all that. That's pretty good. But the singing just kind of ruins it for me.
Mm, okay. I kind
What
of
about you?
agree with you. I love the music in this. However, I do kind of agree with Dominic on this that it does seem like it's supposed to be based on history related facts and not singing, which is a classic Disney move where they create anything that's
Oh
history
yeah.
or supposed to be serious and turn it into a musical. um,
That'd be like them taking like D-Day and turn it
oh
into like a musical.
god,
That'd be so weird.
jeez. Oh, someone gets shot. I am dead. Just like as he falls to the ground, like, bro. Okay, so but I do like the characters in this movie, so that's kind of
Yeah.
where I'm conflicted. Is that the characters in their character arch are very good. So I'm gonna have to put Mulan at a B. How do you feel about that?
I was gonna I was gonna do that too. Is it is a good movie. I would rewatch it, but I just don't like the singing. The singing brings it down a lot.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think.
I agree.
Hold on. Does Eddie Murphy? What's the dragon's name? Mushu? Is that the dragon's name?
Yeah, yeah, Mushu. I think Eddie. I'll look that up. Oh,
I I
Mushu.
think Eddie Murphy voices Mushu.
Who voices him?
Oh yeah, he does.
Seriously, Eddie Murphy
He
does.
ca- he carries the mo- he carries the movie. He does.
Okay. All right. That S
Okay.
tier. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, we both agree that it's B, which that's kind of what we're trying to
It is
do.
in the
We're
middle.
gonna. I know it's supposed to be our own opinion. However, me and Dominic's opinions align very well. so,
Oh yes.
uh, so yeah, I agree though that it should be a B. I do like the inclusion of Eddie Murphy in that as well. He does make a good Mushu. So, all right, next
Oh
up is the
yes.
Disney classic Aladdin. Um,
I okay.
hmm.
Um, I have not seen Aladdin. I haven't.
Wow.
I've never
Have you
seen
seen
it. But
the live action one at all, or at least
no,
a
I
little
will
bit?
never watch a live action Disney
Okay,
remake. I will never
good.
watch it.
I was gonna say good. Don't you dare do that. Okay.
But like, bro, I've seen clips of it. It
Hmm.
it looks like a classic Disney movie.
Yeah. I I like Aladdin. The music definitely carries. I feel like I don't like the story though. Which is a very unpopular opinion because Aladdin is a very, very popular Disney film. So I'm probably gonna get a
Yeah.
lot of hate for that. But I feel like just because of the music, that it deserves. I wouldn't say the best score, but at least a decent score. So either B or A. Again, I don't
Yeah.
like the story, so I think it'll have to go into B. I know you don't. I don't. I know you haven't seen it. I've barely watched most of it. I got like
I feel
halfway
like I
through and
have to give it a B
got
just
done.
because it's a. I feel like I have to give it a B because it's when you think of Disney, like Disney pop movies, you think of Aladdin.
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure.
I'm gonna have to put it at B.
Okay, so we both go for B. Again, with me, it's just I think the music kind of carries it. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She's going nuts. Um, Toy Story, everyone's beloved
Okay,
favorite, the original Toy
everyone
Story,
loves
may I
this.
add. Okay. Um,
This
I
you go first.
okay. I love Toy Story, but the original Toy Story, because of how outdated it is a little janky. But I think that's okay because it shows you how much Disney and Pixar has improved over the years with their technology
But
and how they go with
keep in
everything.
mind, Disney Toy Story was the first CGI movie I think that was ever made,
Yes,
and
yeah, it was actually Toy
in my
Story.
opinion, I think the animation holds up is pretty good to this day. Even
Oh,
I think it's pretty good.
I completely agree with you. I don't think it's a really bad movie nowadays in terms of
Yeah,
technology now. It was the first CGI movie ever made. It was this movie came out in 95, right?
yeah,
Like
95.
1995, like geez. So this movie's been out for quite a while before me and Dominic were even a thought.
But yeah,
um my older sister wasn't even born either. Um I think I'm gonna have to give it an S tier
that's what I'm gonna have to do.
because I feel
It's a
like it's
really good
still
movie.
it is the story is amazing and it still upholds to this day. Now, if it was like a movie that didn't look good by today's standards, then I would probably put it at an A.
Yeah,
But yeah, okay.
I
Now
mean
comes
obviously when you
the
look at a
oh
just real quick.
yeah yeah you're good.
If you obviously if you look at a CGI movie now and then look back at Toy Story, yeah, Toy Story is gonna look janky and all that, but it was mid '90s first CGI. They did good. That's an S
Yeah,
tier.
I completely
Yes.
agree.
All right, next one.
Okay, next up is Chicken Little. This one is is controversial in the Disney lineup because it's like, who thought of this? It's one of those movies like, who thought of this?
Yeah.
I grew up watching Chicken Little. My younger sister still watches
Hmm.
Chicken Little to this day. I personally, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this movie. How about you?
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I remember when I first watched it, I was like, not, it's not terrible, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Disney movie. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, when you
I
think
don't
of
know.
Disney,
I'm
you
gonna put
don't
it.
think of Chicken
It's
Little.
tough.
I don't think about Chicken Little
No.
when I hear Disney. So, I also don't like the story that much either. Like the premise of this movie is so weird. I'm actually
Yeah.
going to look up what what was the story behind Chicken Little? Like who came up with this?
Because wasn't it like
Um
the little chicken, like the alien piece of the ship came off and he thought the sky was falling?
yeah,
It
and
was
everyone thought he was
I remember
crazy.
that. And then the
Uh
aliens came down and started chasing him.
yeah, so the movie is based off of Henny Penny. Henny Penny, more commonly known as Chicken Little, is a European folk tale with a moral in the form of cumulative tale about a chicken who believes the world is coming to an end. Oh, so it's a folk story. Okay.
Oh.
Um, but they made it into a very interesting plot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put it at C, honestly.
That's what I did.
Like it's
Because
not terrible,
it's
and
alright.
if it was on, I would watch it, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, now comes one of my favorite Disney movies, Meet the Robinsons.
Oh
I
yeah.
I love this movie. When I was growing up, I used to watch it, and still to this day, I love it. What's your take on it?
Uh, E? I mean, I like it. It's a good movie, but it's kind of one of those where I wouldn't really rewatch it.
Mhm.
I don't, it's a it's just one of those movies where it's like, yeah, it's a good movie. I liked it, but I probably wouldn't rewatch it because like I'd rather
Okay.
watch Back to the Future.
Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of agree with you. Myth the Robinsons is kind of it has a lot of that humor in there that's kind of like for kids. So it's definitely not
Yeah,
like something you would go back and watch as an adult that much. So I think that's more of
yeah,
like a nostalgia feeling when you go back to watch it, you know.
yeah. I feel like that's the case with a lot of these.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm actually gonna give this an A.
I'm gonna give it a
Let's.
B. I like
I,
it,
uh,
but
okay.
I don't love it.
Okay. And just skimming through the rest of the movies we have on here, I probably would have to put it at a B. I will agree with you
Yeah,
because there is some movies in here that I can definitely see going at A that would definitely take that. So I'll put that at a B. Okay. Um,
yeah.
Next up is The Emperor's New Groove. the
I
the
just watched this for the first time like a few months ago.
oh man. I watched it a total of once. A total of
Yeah.
once. And that I was probably about 10, maybe. That was 8 years ago. I would have
Yeah.
to give it a C
To
as
me,
well. The jokes are
I'm
hilarious
gonna
and I
give it a C
love
just
it,
because. Oh yeah.
but I would not
Uh,
rewatch it.
See, I was gonna give it a C. I was gonna give it a C because I thought it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
But David was it David Spade, John Goodman, and who was it? The Patrick Warburton that was the Joe and Family Guy.
Yeah.
They're they're pretty funny. I think I'm gonna give it a B. I was gonna give it a C, but because those
Okay.
actors are in, I'm giving it a B.
I think that's why Disney put those characters in there is cuz they knew that the that the rest of it was not going to carry that well. So they got really
Oh
funny
yeah,
like really well-known people to voice the characters. So I kind of agree with you. I think it deserves to be just because of the characters in it. Um,
yeah.
yeah. So next up is the Little Mermaid, the original Little Mermaid, not the remake that is
Mm,
a
we
negative
don't
10 in
talk
my
about
opinion.
that.
It's a negative 10. Okay. Yeah, the Little Mermaid. I would have to give this an A. Actually, I would give this an A. It is a Disney classic. I would definitely rewatch it tonight if I really wanted to. Um,
Oh yeah,
what's your take on it?
I wouldn't. I mean, I've never seen it, and I don't really want to see it. But then again, because it's a classic Disney movie, I'm gonna have to give it a B.
Okay.
Actually, no, I moved it down to a C. I would put it at a D, but because it's a classic Disney movie, even though I've never seen it, I'm gonna give it a C.
Okay. I will admit it's definitely more like what I would like to think of as like because some Disney movies you can definitely tell are geared towards a specific audience. I definitely think this is not
Yeah,
geared towards me, so I would probably agree with that C tier that it's not. I like I
yeah,
said I will watch it if I wanted to, but that's probably gonna be very little.
yeah.
Same thing with Chicken Little.
And
It's
once you
like
take that, yeah,
I don't know. It's like
once you take it into account that like the movie's probably not geared towards audience like you start to like, oh, okay, I won't judge it too much.
yeah.
That kind of
I
helps.
I definitely liked Little Mermaid. But it's definitely not my cup of tea. Same thing with Chicken Little. I watched it. I wouldn't mind watching it again, but it's kind of mid. So C and B are more of like I would if it's on, I'll watch it. But if I had a choice, I would not.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's kind of like where we're leaning. Okay, next up is another Disney classic of Hercules. Uh,
I
this
saw
one's
this movie
hard.
once when I was little, and that's about it.
Whoops. I will admit this one's hard because I'm in the same boat as you. I have watched this a total of once. Actually, did we watch it
This is
together?
tough.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
I think we did. I remember being at a
we were.
grandparent's house. I remember us watching it.
Yeah, I remember it being on that little gray CCTV, the one that had like when you went up to it, it had
Yeah,
like the static feeling whenever you touched it. Yeah, I could have sworn it was on
That's probably why my
that.
eyesight's so bad, is because I would stare at that TV from like an inch away.
Oh, yeah.
I think we watched it on
Um.
VHS.
Oh yeah. Wait. I think we have the VHS of that at my house. Hang on. I don't know where it's at, but I'll see if I can find it
We're
later.
not that old, but
Well, yeah, we're not
our
that old.
grandparents are old school.
For real. Um, I would have to give this one a D. I know I probably just insulted some people. I never liked Hercules personally.
From what I remember, I didn't really overall liked it. I'm gonna have to give it a D too.
Yeah, sorry people. Not much really. I don't really need to justify myself because I just straight up don't like it. Like I see Hercules and
Yeah.
I don't think of my childhood. I think of it's that Greek god. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think of the movie or anything, but
Yeah.
okay. Next up is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've actually been there. For those listening, I've actually been to Notre Dame. It is very underwhelming. It is very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, for how close I got, it you know in pictures, like some things look way bigger? Like the perspective.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the church did not look that big. And there had to be bigger churches in Paris too. They were still reconstructing it after the fire a couple of years back, so I couldn't go inside or anything. But I've watched I've watched half of it, so I don't think my opinion really matters because I haven't watched it that much.
I think
I
I
didn't.
think
like
we
the
watched
story,
this at school one time, and I don't remember anything about it. I know
Yeah,
I just watched it. I just don't remember.
yeah. Um, that this probably will piss off a lot of people because this is a really well-known old Disney film as well. I'm gonna have to give it a D because it's not a memorable movie to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a D. It's another one of those historical. I don't want to call it historical, but it's just one of those movies where they took something kind of from real life and just made it a musical, and it just wasn't. It wasn't that good. I'm giving it a D tier too.
Okay, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I feel like the story premise would have been good on its own, and then they decided to make it like a musical. It's like, why did you do this?
Yeah. What's it even about? I need to look that up.
I think it was the guy who originally was instructed to control the bell at each given stroke.
Oh.
You know, and
Yeah.
according to legend, he was hideous and ugly, and he was an outcast to Paris. But I don't even think he was. So that's what I think. I think that's where Disney kind of struded it in our modern history, how we think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Because I don't think he was ugly or an outcast. I think that was just a job that they had back then, before they had automatic clocks.
Yeah.
Or automatic timed clocks, should I say. But yeah. Next up is Tarzan.
Never
Huh.
seen it.
Tarzan's interesting in my opinion. I don't hate it, but at the same time I don't like it. I'm gonna have to give it a C, just because I'm mixed about it. But I wouldn't give it that higher B tier benefit of the doubt.
This is tough.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I wouldn't have the I wouldn't choose to rewatch this. If it was on, I'd watch it, but I would not choose to watch it, you know? That's why I think it should be C.
I'm gonna give it a C.
Okay, we've so far have had
I don't think it deserves a D.
Yeah, no. I don't think it does either. We've so far have no A's, but I feel like we're going to be getting there soon. Speaking of soon, next up is Frozen. A very
D tier.
A very should I say Disney's turning point with making movies.
Yeah.
They've started at this point they started to turn more back towards very unrealistic. like I'm pretty sure the movie before this was another Toy Story film, which I guess is not realistic, but they're not toys with superpowers, you know? Like they had some sort of realism in them. Where like Zootopia, Frozen, they all have these weird elements where it's like that's not realistic. in any universe
No.
is that realistic. So, but in terms of Frozen, I like the music. I'm gonna sound like a, I'm gonna sound really weird, but I do like the music. I don't think it carried the plot, however.
No. No, none of them singing does.
I do like the music though. I will say I do like the music. I
I've
would
seen parts of
actually
Frozen, but like,
yeah. I've watched it so many damn times it's not even funny. I would have to give it a B.
really.
Yeah. I would give it a B, which is another kind of weird opinion of mine that will differ from person to person. It's
I
corny
think
at
the
some points,
concept of
but
Frozen, I think like the idea of Frozen, it seemed good, but it didn't really speak for itself. I'm gonna give it a D.
really, you're gonna give it a D.
No, not happening.
Wow, you ain't budging. Okay. Um. Okay. Let me think about this. I will admit, Frozen was is definitely a kids movie. So I'll bump it down to C. Same thing with the Tarzan and Chicken Little Mermaid. If it was on,
Yeah.
I'd watch it, but I wouldn't choose to watch it. I'll do that. I'll give you some wiggle room. Next up comes probably my least favorite Disney movie of all time, Atlantis.
I
Uh,
I saw when I was young, and honestly, when I look at it now, it looked like something I would like.
yeah, we watched it together one of the times I remember. We were at Nana Papa's house too. I remember. You were spending the
I'm
night,
gonna
I
give it a
think.
C. Yeah, I think so.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna give
have
it a
to.
C because I think the concept. I mean, when you look at it, it's something I would like. But from what I remember, it wasn't really overall that good of a movie, so I'm gonna have to give it a C.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the opposite. I think a D. Cause I remember watching this and being like, this movie makes absolutely zero sense. Like I
I
just
thought the same thing when I saw it.
this makes no sense. I'm gonna look up. Hang on. What is the basic premise of Atlantis movie? Disney. A young linguistic named Milo Thatched joins an interpreted group of explorers to find the mysterious lost continent of Atlantis. Set in 1914, wow.
Oh wow.
I did not know it took place then. Young linguistic orphan named Milo Thatch buries himself in books trying to unlock the secret of the destruction of Atlantis. I actually might go watch this. I'll give you a C, but I'm gonna have to go rewatch this now because I actually don't remember much of it.
No.
Even though I would probably put it at D. Okay, the next one you have to admit with me, Treasure Planet. I don't like this movie at all either. It's not my least favorite Disney
Not
movie, but
really.
I I did not like it at all as a kid. So can we
Oh.
just?
I say it's honestly I'm gonna give it a C just because I saw it once when I was a kid. Probably don't care if I resaw it. Give it a C.
Man, you know I'll do the same thing. Okay, I'll rewatch it for you and I'll get back to you. Next up is actually one of my favorite movies from when it came out. Brother Bear. I actually
Never
really
seen
like
it.
this movie. Uh, how do I explain it?
I'm gonna put it
Basically,
where you put it. I've never seen this. I don't know anything about it.
okay, the first Brother Bear is really good, but the second one kind of didn't do too well. Like, it didn't make any sense, like, why they made a second one. It's basically a movie where a guy turns into a bear. That's really it. That's the basic premise. I don't remember why he turns into a bear or what happens after he turns into a bear. But I know, like, this female I don't think falls in love with him, but like takes care of him. I think. And then the
Uh,
second movie, there's a kid. I don't know where this cub came from, but all of a sudden there's a baby bear. So I'm gonna give it a B. The original one, I will definitely give it a B. The music in it is also so good. I love the music in there. Next up is another
yeah.
Disney classic, Beauty and the Beast. Uh,
Okay.
hmm.
I saw the live action remake of this in school one time. I honestly liked it.
Yeah, I like Beauty and the Beast. I watched the original. I watched the musical. I watched the live action. I'm gonna give it an A. This is definitely one of my
I'm gonna
favorite
give it a
Disney
top
princess
B,
movies.
top B tier.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it that. It's solid. I like it. Live action. I like it.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Disney princess movies. It's not obviously my favorite. We're gonna get to that here in a little bit. Hint, hint. But
Mm.
um, that's hard because I want to give it an A, but I don't want to put it at a B because I've seen it so many times that I think it does deserve an
Yeah.
A. I'm not saying you're wrong about putting it at B because I agree it's solid and I like it a lot, but
I mean, I
hmm.
think A tier is a movie where it's like I like it and I would rewatch it every weekend. I wouldn't rewatch Beauty and the Beast,
Okay, fair
but
enough. Fair enough.
I like it.
I'll put it at a B. I'll put it at a B. Fair enough. Yeah. Then S is
All right.
like you'll watch this every single day if you wanted to.
Oh, you'll
Next up,
watch it every day.
next up we got honestly Disney's most controversial film that I never understood why they made it. Pocahontas.
Never seen it.
I didn't like it. I know the
Eh.
story behind Pocahontas and how it's supposedly very controversy because Pocahontas was kidnapped by by the guy that she falls in love, quote unquote, falls in love with in the movie. But Disney doesn't show that. They only show them falling in love, and then that's it. Because sadly, Pocahontas dies in England due to illness from the Brits because they didn't have immune systems toward that were like the Brits and soon to be Americans. So I'm gonna give it a D personally.
I have to as well because
Again, that's
I've
just
seen a few clips of it, and just from that, it's like I didn't think that doesn't look like a good movie, and I've never seen it or the whole thing, so like D, just move on.
yeah. I just think that's one of the things that Disney kind of struggles with sometimes. That goes back to the Mulan thing. They try to fantasize history and make it for kids when that's messed up.
Yes.
Like, yes, the
Yeah.
story of Milan did happen. Did it end
Yes,
badly?
that was
Yes.
real.
Yes, it ended badly though too, but they didn't show that. Pocahontas, she died of illness and was kidnapped. Bad ending, but Disney didn't show it. So that's another
Yeah.
thing. But I just like Mulan, so I didn't like Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Um, but, okay, now we're getting to this weird stretch of movies that I don't honestly know that well. Home of the Ranch.
I've s- I re- I've I know this movie, but I've never seen a second of it. I know the movie though.
I will agree with you. I've never seen it either. So sorry to everyone who's a Home of the Ranch fan, but I'm gonna give it a D.
I have to. Yeah.
I
I
have
just
seen
know
clips of
nothing
it.
about it.
I have seen clips of it on TikTok, and it's kind of like Toy Story, how janky it looks. But however, it does not hold up. That's what I think it's
Yeah.
different is it doesn't hold up. Um, I've never seen this one. Never even heard of it. Oliver and Company.
I've heard of it. Yeah, never seen it.
Automatic D tier.
Um,
Sorry, sorry, people.
yeah.
Um,
It doesn't look like anything good.
yeah. Fantasia 2000. This was one of
Yeah.
the another weird Disney movie that I'm like, why did you make this? both
Yeah.
both Fantasia movies. I kind of have that same question. I'm like, why? I have seen both of them, but I would put them at a C. Like they're not terrible, but I'm just like, why? So Fantasia 2000, I'm gonna put at a C. What's your opinion before I?
I'm gonna put honestly. I saw the original one, and
Just the okay.
I haven't seen this one, but knowing Disney, they probably didn't need to make another one, so I'm putting it at a D.
Okay, how about this? I'll skip down and move Fantasia original up to C, and then put Fantasia 2000 at D. Because they're pretty much the
I'll do
same.
that.
They're the same goddamn movie. I'm not even gonna
I'm
lie. Like the story seemed exactly the same, but
I'll put the original one at C and then the 2001
uh,
at D.
yeah. The Black
What's this
Cauldron.
one?
The Black Cauldron. I've
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I've never. I'm gonna look it up.
Never heard of that.
The Black
Automatic D tier.
Cold. How do you spell cauldron? Can you spell it for me? Oh wait, it's right there. Hang on. Never mind. My fault.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's the description? Oh, here you go. Storyline. Centuries ago, in the land of Predian? What the heck? A young man named Tyron is given the task of protecting. Sorry. Hen Wen, a magical orcular pig? What? How have I never
Where's
heard
the
this movie?
cauldron?
This is not an easy task, for the evil horned king will stop at nothing to get the cauldron. Oh wait, I skipped ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
Hen Wen, a magical orcular pig who knows the location of the mystical black cauldron. What's the black cauldron though? What's the point of the black
Yeah.
cauldron?
Wait, and what's the pig? What is the pig have to do with
Henwen?
this?
I don't know. Like he's a magical pig? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to get definitely D tier. Disney, I don't know what you pulled out of your ass this day, but like they're sitting around a round table. Okay, guys, what movie should we make next? How about a talking pig and a black cauldron?
Yeah, how about a guy
You
that has
were right.
to defend a piece of cooking equipment from a guy that clearly is just obsessed with it?
And then I don't even know who this. He seems like a Peter Pan type figure. Here's another Disney classical, The Fox and the Hound. My mom would probably get mad if I put this at a D tier.
I've never seen it.
I
I've
haven't
heard
seen
of it.
it either.
Never seen it.
I've heard of it. Haven't seen it though. I know it's really good though, from what I've heard. I would give it a C. I would give it the benefit of the doubt because it is a Disney.
I mean,
classic.
I heard it's good. I'll give it a C.
Okay. Next up is honestly, I will admit it's one of my newer favorite Disney movies, like newer than 2015, Zootopia.
Yeah.
I will give it a B.
Ugh.
I would give it a B.
The thing about Zootopia is that like I loved the story and the concept behind it. Is just that I don't like the animal part of it.
Okay, fair enough.
But I love the concept. I'm gonna have to give it a B tier as well, like a good solid B. I liked it, but just the animals kind of brought it down.
Okay, yeah. And next up is my favorite, my all-time favorite Disney movie. It is from the 40s.
Pinocchio.
No, it's you're funny. It is
No.
It's Aristocats. I love this movie. I've watched it so many times growing up. Me and my older sister always watched it. We love this movie. Have you seen it? I don't know if you have.
I've heard of it, and I heard it's. I've never seen it though, but I know it's good. People told me it's good.
It basically follows the story of a Dutch's cats. So like a Dutch was a really high class figure in Paris this was before World War I believe this took place. And basically the cats get kidnapped because they're going to be inheritors of the property, which honestly is kind of funny because the lady's going to die at some point, right? So she's like, I'm leaving all my stuff to my cats. And the butler is jealous, so he tries to kidnap the cats, but it fails. And then they get stranded, like out in the outskirts of Paris. So now they have to try to make their way back home. That's pretty much the whole story. But then they run into this cat called O'Malley, and he is the best protagonist. He is such a douchebag, and he wants that cat Ussy, so he's gonna try and get it no matter what.
Jeez.
No, it's so apparent that he's trying for that. Like, it is so obvious. I'm gonna have to give it an A tier.
It's that's tough. I mean, again, I've never seen it. I heard it's good, and you just told the story. It sounds something I would want to. I'll give it a B. Sounds like something I'd watch.
Mm. I will overrule your opinion though because I have seen it and I'm giving it an A. I love
Alright,
this movie
that's
so much.
okay.
I do see where you're coming from though with the B and not seeing it. I probably would agree with you on that, but it's just because I've seen it and I know that it's definitely worth the praise. That I would definitely put it at an A. Definitely wouldn't watch it every day, but I would definitely choose to watch it if I really wanted to. Another Disney movie that I've never seen, The Rescuers Down Under. This is the second Rescuers movie.
Never seen it.
Never seen it either. Automatic D tier. Sorry, Disney. Your remakes just
Yeah,
aren't
never
usually
seen
that
it.
good.
It's
Another
even
one.
bad if I've never even heard the original one.
I've heard of the original
What
one.
is this
I've
one?
never seen it though. The Great Mouse Detective. Never heard of it either.
Never. Neither have I.
D tier it is.
D tier it is.
Next up is
Ooh.
another Disney classic with Sleeping Beauty.
Never seen it, but
Really?
it is when you think of Disney, you think of this. You think of Sleeping Beauty. It's one of the movies. It's
Yeah.
a
I would give
classic.
it a B. I might be giving it too high a praise, but I would give it a B.
I would too, just because it's one of those classic ones.
Yeah. Next up is Robin Hood, the Fox version, not the normal.
And
normal
that
Robin
drops
Hood.
it to that drops it to a C tier.
I will admit this movie is kind of weird, so I'll put it at a C tier. The Jungle Book, another Disney classic that was under a lot of heat around 2020 because they thought it was
Of course,
racially motivated, but of course this was made.
we got to get offended by something. Let's go after Disney.
When did the Jungle Book come out?
Right, early 60s, maybe? I don't remember.
So apparently, actually, wow. The Jungle Book is a collection of stories by the English author. I'm not gonna try to say that name. Most of the characters are animals. Yeah, it's pretty much the story of. It's pretty much Disney's story, but they made it in animation. It came out in 1967, so right towards the end of the Vietnam War. Or no, actually, that was the start of Vietnam. What am I talking about?
Yeah, that was the start of it.
I would give this a B.
I would too. Just another classic Disney.
It's pretty good. I like it. The Rescuers. This is the original one. I would give this one a C.
Oh.
It is good. I do like the Rescuers, the original one, but I would not choose to watch it. So that's my opinion.
Just because I've never heard of it. D.
Okay.
I never heard it.
The story's really good. I like the story of it. It's just Disney again making it about animals. I would give it a C, a low C though. If there was a low C, I would give it, but I'll put it at a C. I'll give it that extra nudge up to a C. I know you haven't seen it, so. I haven't seen this one, and this one looks really old. The Sword in the Stone. I know the story.
I mean, like, even if it just not being a Disney movie, you just know Sword in the Stone.
Well, right.
You just know like the story.
Yeah. I'm going to have to give it a D, though. I didn't like the movie at all.
I probably would like it D tier, too.
Yeah. Next up is Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I'm going to give this one an A. It's not my favorite Disney movie, or my favorite Disney princess yet. We're almost there. There's how many Disney? There's 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 more Disney princess movies, and we'll see which one takes my top. But I would give this one an A.
I've never seen Snow White.
It is really good. I really like it. Personally, I like it. The story just seems like a Disney story, which is what makes it so good. It is also based on a real
I'm gonna
story
have to give it.
again.
Yeah,
However, it did not end the way Disney says it did. She ended up
I'm gonna have to give it a
dying.
B. I would
Okay.
give it just because one, I've never seen it, but two, it's also another classic Disney. Where if you think of Disney, you think of again, you just think of Snow White too.
Yeah.
It's another
I'll give
classic.
I'll give it a B too. I probably also would not choose to watch this every single day. I just really liked it, so I would give it that A for 102. 101 Dalmatians, another Disney classic. Um, I'm gonna have to say
Ever
C.
seen it?
I'm gonna have to say C.
That's that's what I was gonna do. I heard it's good. Another classic. Yeah, C.
I actually prefer Corella over 101 Dalmatians in terms of movies. Corella is like the backstory of the
Yeah.
lady that tries to turn the dogs into coats. I actually like that movie better. So, next up is another newer Disney movie that is really popular, and that's Wreck It Ralph.
Yes. I'm giving this an A. I like it.
I'll give it an A too. I actually agree with you.
It-
I would
It's
gladly
it's
watch
about video.
this.
Yeah. Arcade video games come to life. Okay, it's pretty good. The second one is stupid. The second one's dumb. If it was on here, it'd get a D tier. But the first
The
one
second,
is
I think
solid
the
and
second
good.
one makes sense because it's like they get introduced to the internet. You know, like I think that makes sense. I just don't think they executed it very well.
The idea, yeah, the idea of it was good, but it didn't really work out, in my opinion.
The Walt Disney, The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I I will say I know the story of Winnie the Pooh. I know all the characters. I grew up with it. Have never seen this movie though.
Never, yeah, never seen Winnie the Pooh either.
So D tier. Sorry,
But
sorry to all my Winnie the Pooh
sorry.
fans. Next up is another Disney classic. We got a lot of Disney classics lined up.
Oh yeah,
Literally, like the next. I think that's like five or
7.
yeah. Lady and the Tramp. I have seen this. Really good.
I have not.
I would give it a C though. It's a love story of two dogs. I would give it a C.
Oh yeah, because it has the spaghetti scene when they're slurping on the same spaghetti noodle. Just because that is just one of the most iconic scenes. You just
Yeah.
see it every. Yeah, I give it a C. I would give it a D, but just because it's iconic, yeah, give it a C.
Another one, and then this is actually the this is what's arguably the face of Walt Disney, Cinderella, which again is
D tier.
another real life folktale.
D tier. It's stupid.
Seriously? Wow.
I don't like. I don't like. Actually, you know what? I'll move it up to a C just because it's a classic. But just oh my, the slipper fell off, but it fit her perfectly. It's just all
Yeah,
that the
I
jokes and all
agree
that.
that it's a little bonehead sometimes, and I agree with you, but I don't think we can disown the fact that it's a really classical movie.
Yeah.
Next up is the original Pinocchio. I don't know about Pinocchio. I have never liked Pinocchio. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't care that I don't care. I don't care that it's a classic. I would give it a D, personally.
I I would too. I mean, even though it's a classic, I wouldn't care if I saw it.
Oh yeah, no, I would probably walk out if Pinocchio came on, especially the live action. All the live actions that have come out, sorry, they're not good.
Yeah.
Another one, Bambi,
No.
a very sad movie. Like I
Never
think
seen it.
Disney tried to be a little like what's the word? Like they tried to change up from uh not hurting people's feelings, like kids' feelings with dead animals,
Yeah.
to all of a sudden going and oh no, a deer gets shot and dies. Like
Have you seen Bambi?
yes, I have seen Bambi. I think it's a
Okay,
C.
doesn't is it is Bambi's mom or something that gets shot
Yeah,
by the hunters or something?
it's Bambi's mom. Yeah, she does die, which is
Oh,
what makes it sad. The rest
eh,
of the movie is actually
because
perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden, boom, it switches and just all of a sudden she dies. It's like, damn, that took a turn.
Disney's taking a break from like the fairy tale happiness and they do something different, just sad, and everything's not happy all the time, I'll give it a B tier.
Really? I
Yes.
do like the
Yeah.
story, and the turn does kind of catch you off guard. So I kind of agree with you on that. Yeah. Disney has been doing that though in the modern day. They're staying away from the fantasy type characters.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when like a lot of the original movies, like Aladdin, stuff like that, was all like mystical and So, speaking of mystical, Peter
Yeah.
Pan. Um,
This
this one's
just
hard.
just because Peter Pan is based in England, I will give it a B tier.
Oh my
If
god!
it,
Wow. Okay.
I'd give it a C. Otherwise, I'd give it a C. But just because Peter Pan's based in England, I gotta give it a B.
You're funny. I like the story of Peter Pan, the original Peter Pan. I agree with you. Only because the story's really good. So B tier it is. Uh, Next up is another Disney movie that is very sad. That I felt like Disney was trying to take a
Never.
break from the whimsical happiness, but
Yeah.
Dumbo.
Never seen it.
And Dumbo was actually based off a real elephant, a circus elephant. Uh,
I've heard of this. Yes.
but I I'll look it up. I don't think it had big ears.
Dumbo could fly, right?
Yeah, so I think they just kind
I
of made
swear.
that
Yeah.
aspect. They just made that the aspect of it. So yeah, Dumbo. Uh, it is a classic. I personally don't like it though. It
I
doesn't
don't
have the
think I would
same
either.
doesn't have the same thing as Bambi. Like Dumbo would make me cry because of the scene where Dumbo gets separated from her mom, but it's like that's literally the only sad part of the movie, and it kind of goes back. So I'm gonna give it a D.
I'm gonna give it a D tier. Yeah, I wouldn't really care if I saw this or not.
Yeah, I agree. Next up is Alice in Wonderland. I really like this movie, even like the one with Johnny Depp.
I
I
haven't.
also really
Yeah,
like that one too.
I haven't seen the original animated. I have seen the Johnny Depp one, and that one is pretty good. I like it.
The actually, I think the live action is actually pretty dang close to the animated version. Probably, probably added a few extra things if they really want to. I would give it. Ooh, that's hard. I would give this an A, honestly.
Yeah, the live action remake's better. Give it a B. Yeah. Yes. It is back. It is on. What? Yeah. You can.
I've never heard of this one. This next one.
Sure.
Hi, CJ.
Hi.
He says hi.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
What is this one? I've never seen this one.
Yeah, this next one, The Adventures of what is that name? Icodode and Mr.
I don't know
Toad.
what this is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. D tier. Sorry.
Never
D-tier.
seen or heard of this.
Me either. Next up is Big Hero 6. What is arguably the last, what I would probably consider a Disney classic. Because it's so popular. Like like transitioning from their old movies to modern, this is like the last you can consider it a classic.
Is I don't really know. I mean, it was kind of superhero-y kind of thing, but just
I'll give it a C.
I give it a C.
Yeah,
It
I
was
didn't
okay.
really. Yeah, I didn't personally really like it that much. I can't see. Finn and Fancy Free. Is that what that says?
In I think fancy, yeah, free. I would say tree. What is
D tier it is because I've never heard of it. Like
Looks like
straight up.
Jack and the Beanstalk with Mickey Mouse. Give it a D.
Yeah. And now we get to the last two Disney princess movies. Moana does not count. For all the people who says that Moana is a princess, she is not a princess. She is destined to be the tribe leader. That is not a princess. There's a difference.
No.
There's a difference. A princess is someone that wears a crown. A tribal member does not wear crowns. Sure, they do wear headgear, but it's not a crown. Quote unquote crown. I'm using crown very loosely. So the last two, Dominic, which one do you think is my favorite Disney princess movie? And that will jump up above Alice in Wonderland to a S tier.
If I I want to say Tangled because I remember being at a grandparent's house when you were there, and that movie was always on.
Ding, ding, ding. I love Tangle. It is just like Toy Story. I would watch this every single time it comes on, and I will rewatch it every single day. I love it. Very unpopular
I
opinion,
like it.
but
I don't know if I'd give it an A tier. I'm not a huge fan of Disney princess movies, but Tangled's probably the only one I would watch.
I just like.
I'll give that one a. I'll give it a high B tier.
Just...
I like it.
Okay. Okay, then I'll meet you in the middle. I'll go for an A. I just like Finn. He is probably one of my favorite side characters in this movie. Same with the horse. Okay, next up, Princess and the Frog. I'm gonna give this one a B tier. It is a really, I think it's an interesting concept and a good movie.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. Wouldn't really want to see the whole thing. I give that a B.
Okay. Did you see they're making a live action version of the Princess and the Frog?
Yeah, I saw something. I saw something like that.
But yeah. Okay, next up is what's arguably one of the most well known. I've said that so many times, but there's a lot of Disney movies that are very well known. The Lion King. I'm gonna have to give this one an A. The original Lion King, may I add. This isn't like the second one. I'm gonna give it an A.
I'm gonna give it an A tier too. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. Okay. Bull. What
D
is
tier? I didn't like it.
Wow. Okay, I was gonna actually say C
I didn't
tier.
like
I was gonna say C tier, or at least like a high or low B. But
I remember thinking it was so dumb because it's like, okay, the dog thinks the owner, the girl on the scooter, she thinks she's a real. She thinks that everything that happened, the dog thought it was real. Like her father was kidnapped, and it was like an action thing, but it was all just a movie. They're filming. The dog thought it was real, and it was so stupid.
yeah,
So I'm gonna give that a D. I thought it was dumb.
the more that I look back on it, I think it is just a nostalgia factor that I liked it. So I'll definitely put it at a D. I like the story, and I liked it when I was little, but now it just doesn't really make any sense. Lilo and Stitch, another very well-known Disney film, arguably a classic. I'm gonna say B.
I give that. I was gonna say B too.
I like the story.
Saw it once. That was about it, and that's all I needed.
Yeah. And finally, the last one on our trip down the Disney movie tier list, Moana. I love the music in this movie.
Music.
I know
music was okay.
I know you don't like when Disney movies have music in it, but I think that's what carried this movie, in my opinion. Okay, and same with The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock obviously carried.
I give it a C. It was all right.
I'll
It would
agree
be a
with you.
D.
I'll agree with you on that. I think the music definitely saved it from a D for me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the entire tier list for Disney movies. Tangled was
real quick. So
okay, what?
Real quick. If this wasn't on here, the Cars movies.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Now that you say that, they never added the Cars movies. What the hell?
The Toy Stories 2, 3, and 4 aren't on here.
Yeah, they definitely did not add a lot of movies on here. It looks like.
Let's rank the Cars movies.
Can we find those? If you find one, send me the link. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this was the Disney tier list. Tangled was stuck in between the S and the A, but we decided to settle on A. Uh, there's a couple other where we were back and forth. A lot of the D tiers we did not watch them, so we had to put them out of D tier. So we're sorry about that, but yeah. All right, waiting on you.
Let's see another one we could do.
You want to do music? I said we should do music.
All right. Let's see if I can find one. Let's check this one out. Problem is, I don't listen to a lot of music.
Oh my god.
But this,
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of hard to find because that's like that's your preference. Like you're probably not gonna find your preference that well. We can do genres of music.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm probably gonna shock a lot of people with my picks. Cause I'm all over the place with mine.
Is this one?
There's a community ranking.
Okay, I think we got one here. I'll send you
Wow.
the link to this one.
Okay, actually, we got a lot of the D tier ones right. Like how they weren't
Really?
very. Yeah. However, the Rescuer, the Sword, and the Stone were at C, and Treasure Planet and Bolt were up in B. I want to know who made this. This person put both Fantasia movies at S. What?
Okay, maybe the first one. Maybe, not the second one.
Yeah, I don't know where he just pulled that from, but. Can I publish this so people can get mad at me?
I sent you a link to the music genre one.
Okay, I'll come back and click on that. Holy God tier. Okay, let's just start with going down the order. Rap music. Now, are we talking original rap or are we talking modern rap? You know?
If it was like 80s, 90s rap, I'd probably put it at pretty good. If it's modern day rap, I put it at trash.
Hot dog shit trash. Oh man, that's hard already. Rap, I'm gonna put it at pretty good. Cause it's a hit or miss.
That's right.
Rap's a hit and miss. 100%. Reggae. Reggae. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. It's. Have you ever heard of what's his name? Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he's the king of reggae. I would put I Can Understand, but
Probably.
It's not trash.
I wouldn't like. No,
sorry. Folk music. This is where we get interesting. I argumentally I love folk music when it's European folk music. When it's like other folk music, like let's say African folk or Asian or Hispanic, I don't really like it that much. I don't know why it is. I preferably like Irish folk music because it just hits for some reason. I would put that at okay, but what's your opinion on that?
Honestly, I don't think I really ever voluntarily listen to folk music, but when it's on, it's like okay, it's good to have in the background. And I put that as okay.
All right. Next up, this is where we're probably gonna start arguing. Classical music. I put that at holy god tier.
I put it the tier below it because
Trust the
classic.
Bobs? Okay.
Classic's good.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that. I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you on that. Because I definitely would not turn that on every single day. K-pop,
Yeah.
dog shit, trash. I don't even think we need to talk about that.
Yeah. Never listened to a second of K-pop. So yeah, I'll put it there.
EDM. I would have to say pretty good. I like EDM. EDM gets you going. I feel like.
Uh, I'd put it at pretty good. Yeah.
I would put at trusted bops, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I would not listen to that much. Runge. I'm gonna also put that at dog shit because it is really bad. It's like reggae but slower.
Yeah. If I'm like okay with reggae, and if Rung is a little worse, I'll have to put it at track too.
I'm surprised. Is Runge still around?
I have no idea.
Hang on. Let me look this up. Runge music genre. By identifying these patterns and associating them with the description of genre. What? What the hell did I just click on? Here we go. Runge. What am I looking at? Okay, never mind. We're not looking that up. Okay, country music.
Terrible.
Oops.
Trash.
Really?
I don't like country.
I put it at okay. Personally, it is a huge hit and miss. Like for me, I love old country, like 80s country. That is my favorite. Like Tracy Bird. What was another one I always listen to? I think Tracy Bird's the major one I listen to. And then I do like some modern versions, like Morgan Wallen. I like Morgan Wallen. He's okay.
I'm not a country person.
How about we meet in the middle? I can understand, but eh.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Disco.
I understand why people like it, but just no. Disco's pretty good.
Really?
Disco's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't think I listen to disco.
It's not like funny as in like I like it's just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just funny to me.
Hmm.
Like people in the afros and the going pointing up and down
I
diagonally.
would I would put this at okay.
I would too.
Lo-fi. I put lo-fi at Trust the Bops. Lo-fi is one of those
Yeah.
like it sends you. Like it's really it's good. I feel like. So, Trust the Bops, agreed. Punk. I don't
Yeah.
like punk. Punk is like hard rock a little bit. A little more spongy.
No.
So I put at dog shit.
Yeah, me
I,
too.
I probably just insulted so many people. Blues. I'm going to put that at I can understand, but eh. Because I've taken jazz
Me too.
band before.
I wouldn't listen. Yeah.
I've taken jazz band for those listening, and jazz is further down. But blues, I would not listen to blues. So I'd put that I can understand, but eh.
I wouldn't listen to it, but I understand why people like it.
Yeah. Hip hop. I would probably put that at pretty good. Definitely hit and miss again. But you get
I'm
people
kind
like
of
you get people like Eminem, Snoop, what's another good one?
I would put it
Ice Cube.
at the spot below Holy God tier, but because I probably listen to hip hop more than anything, I'd probably have to put it at God tier. Just because it's the one I listen to the most.
I'll meet you in the middle. We'll do Trust the Bops.
Okay.
Cause I do listen to hip hop, obviously, but it's not my cup of tea sometimes. Soul music. I don't like soul music.
Yeah.
I'll put that I'll put that at dog shit. Metal.
I'll put it at. I can understand it, but nah. Metal? I don't like metal. Trash. Don't like it.
Okay, I'll switch. I'll switch soul and metal because I was gonna put metal at I can understand, but eh. Because there's actually a couple artists that are really good. Like I don't remember his name. I'll probably text it to you later when I remember. Indie. I love indie. Indie's holy god tier for me.
Eh. What?
That's
Give me an
that's like
example of indie.
um. Have you ever heard of David? Um, Josh A would technically be. You've heard me talk about Josh A so many times. He would technically be considered indie. At first, he was. Um,
Okay.
pretty much the type of music is like a guitar, like an electric guitar with some minor kicks in there, maybe a snare or
Oh.
two. You know, like it's very
So
minimalistic.
it's like.
It's like it's
Oh.
like hip hop
So it's
and rap,
simple.
but slowed and simplified. Yes, yes. That's why I like it so
I
much.
would like that. I'll put that at uh trusted a bops here
Okay, I'll
below
meet you.
God tier.
I'll meet you there. Rock. I would actually have to put at pretty good, cause rock music is like Greta Van Fleet, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. I love Guns N' Roses.
80s and 90s, or like maybe 70s to 90s rock. I'll put that at pretty good.
Okay, pretty good. What I can't read what this says. Sick for movie. Does that say music for movies? So soundtracks?
I I I think so.
I'm gonna put that. Ooh,
Uh,
I love soundtracks.
ooh, that's
Soundtracks are, yeah, they're. I love
I do
soundtracks.
too.
I would have to say Holy God tier.
I would
Soundtracks are
too. I
always
like
good.
music. Music for for movies is pretty good.
Jazz. Again, I've taken jazz, so I. It's kind of a no-brainer that I would put it somewhere higher up. I would put it at okay because I wouldn't listen to it in my free time, like some people would.
Mm, I mean I'll put it at pretty good. Jazz is okay.
Okay, I'll meet you there. Pop. I think pop is a holy god tier. That is my most listened to genre. Is pop.
I
And
like
that's actually
pop too. I like pop.
that's also the type of music that I make in my free time. So
I'll put pop at God tier. I listen to that too a lot as well.
gospel. Uh, depends what type of gospel. If we're talking like Baptist gospel, where it's like the choir, I would say no. I don't like that at all. But if it's
Yeah,
like
probably not.
the stuff you hear on the radio, on like Christian radio channels, maybe I'd put that higher up. For those asking, yes, I am Christian, but I don't listen to a lot of gospel music. I would put that at
Me neither.
okay. I'd
I
put that
would put it at
okay.
I I can understand, but and I'm not putting that just because I don't necessarily like it. It's just that I
Okay.
understand why people like it, but I wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah. R&B. R&B is a huge hit and miss.
Eh,
And it misses a lot.
yeah.
So I would
Oh yeah.
put I can understand, but eh.
Me too.
And then finally video game music, we have to put that holy god tier. Like there's
Yes.
like come on.
Yeah.
No brainer. Okay. That was pretty easy. I think that was probably like the easiest one. The other one was really long. So
Yeah.
like we spent so much time we went so in depth with that music with the movie one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Um
Holy,
think.
the video game one. There's quite a bit to it.
Send me the link. I want to look at it.
Dude, we might have to do this one. There's a lot of good ones in here. Fun.
We're gonna offend a lot of people watching this if we're doing video games. Music and movies are debatable, but you know. Dominic, are you a Gators fan?
I am now, yeah.
You am now? You am now?
I am now.
Well, just because you moved to Florida doesn't mean you're a Gators fan.
Yes, it does.
So how do you feel
I mean,
about the
I kind of always liked them.
how do you how do
I
you feel
probably like
about
them more now.
how do you feel about the Mizzou game on yesterday as of
I
recording?
I only watched I only watched the last minute of it in Florida
Oh.
pulled to Nebraska.
Yeah, they
You
really did
won. All you
though.
gotta do was there was one catch that one of the Florida guy had where the Missouri, not Florida, Missouri, where the Missouri quarterback he threw it. There were 3, 4 Florida guys around this one Missouri receiver, but they still let him catch it.
Jeez.
It's
Okay,
so stupid.
this one's good. I like how they have the never played, very bad, etc. Okay. Let's just. I like this one. Let's do it. Well, we can do it for the rest of the time. First up is Apex. Um, I played this before.
It's
I would put it at okay. It's like every other um, what are those called? Battle Royale game ever. So I'm gonna put it at okay. What do you think?
I'll put it. I'm gonna put it at good. I've played it a few times. It's okay.
Okay. Next up is Ark. I have never played it.
I've never played it, but it looks fun.
Okay, so never played. Assassin's Creed 2. I have played it for a total of 12 hours. I didn't complete the
Never
game.
played Assassin. I'm putting all the Assassin's Creed and never played because I've never played them.
I would put Assassin's Creed 2 at good. It's okay, so I'd put that at good. Assassin's Creed 3. I've also played. It's for the same amount of time. I would put that at okay. The gameplay is very janky nowadays for some reason. Have you played how many of this? Did you say you played any Assassin's Creed games? I didn't really.
I've never played Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna have to take my word. I'm gonna put it that at okay because the gameplay is kind of weird. Black Flag was good, so I'm putting that at good. The original Assassin's Creed was also okay, wasn't bad. And then my favorite Assassin's Creed game ever, Origins. This is one of the greatest Assassin's Creed games I think they've ever made. It is so detailed.
Yeah.
It's so good. I'm gonna put this one at amazing, not a masterpiece. Not a masterpiece. Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm gonna put this one at also okay because I didn't like the concept of the game. And then Rogue, I'm putting that at bad because it was not that fun. Now that I'm thinking about it with Origins, I'm moving that up to masterpiece. Sorry, I just that feels kind of insulting to put it at amazing. Okay, can you read what this says? What does this say? It says Anan Hoot.
Banana? I don't know what that is.
Guess we'll put that
I
at
don't know
never
what
played.
that is.
Well,
Yeah, no. Never
is
heard of it.
this Banjo Kazooie?
Banjo? I think
I'm-
that's what that is. I put that at good. I played it when I was young,
Okay,
but it's
I'll
pretty
take
good.
your word. Battlefield Hardline. Have you played any of the Battlefield games? I feel like you have.
I think I played the first one.
Like the original?
Uh,
Or do you mean Battlefield 1?
like Battlefield 1.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we'll just make our way down. Battlefield Hardline, I'm going to say is bad. I didn't like it at all. Battlefield 4 was okay. Battlefield 5 was... Oh, this one's hard.
Actually, I played Battlefield 4. I'll put it at bad. I didn't really like it.
Okay. I'll take your word
I'll
on
put
that, too.
Battlefield 1 at okay.
Really? I would put Battlefield 5
Yeah.
at very good.
I-
Battlefield 1 at very good. It is one of my favorite Battlefield games that they've made. That's also the most Battlefield games I've spent the most money on for DLCs. Okay, so we'll put that at good then. Battlefield 5. This was another good game I really liked, but the story was kind of mid. So I'd put that at okay. I have no idea what this is, so I'm going to put that at never played.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Cat Goes Fishing.
Cat goes fishing.
Never heard.
Never played. I don't know what that is.
Warzone. I hate Warzone with a passion. Very bad.
I played it. I played it a few times. I don't like it.
Black Ops
Yeah.
4. I'm gonna have to agree with very bad on this
Okay.
one. I'll listen to you though.
I'm gonna disagree with you on this one.
Okay.
I like Black Ops 4. I like the multiplayer. I probably played that a lot.
Oh
I'm
no,
putting
I completely agree with the multiplayer. Multiplayer was probably only the best part about it. Campaign was awful.
I'm putting it very good just for the multiplayer. I liked it. I played it a lot.
Wow. Okay. I'll take your word on it. I'll agree with you. Cold War. I like this game. I would put it at good.
I like the
The-
campaign.
Yeah, the campaign was actually
I
really
like the
good,
campaign.
and it was a good idea. Um, I liked the idea that you were a Russian sleeper agent who was brainwashed by the Americans to do their work, and it's a different concept of Call of Duty to do that. So Destiny 2, I've never played Destiny before, any of them.
I haven't either.
So never played. Sorry, people. Doom
I haven't
Eternal, I've
haven't
never
played
played.
Doom. Never played.
What?
Got Dragon Ball Z.
Hi, Richards. We're recording right now. You're fine. You're fine. It's just a podcast. Dragon Ball. I've never played any of the Dragon Ball games.
I've played one of them a few times with my brother. But I just play Street Fighter.
Oh.
I haven't played that one.
So have you played any of the Dragon Ball games?
I played one of them. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh. Battlefront. The first one I think was okay.
I played. This is tough.
I prefer
I'm gonna put the
Battlefront.
first one at good because I played it a lot.
Okay. I was actually gonna put Battlefront 2 at good as well because I love Battlefront 2. Like it was really good. Like
Battlefront
whatever
2.
they
Battlefront
whatever
2.
they did,
Yeah.
whatever they did switching over to Battlefront 2 worked in my opinion. So I'd put
It's
that
really
at good
good
as
because
well.
it's more Star Wars. Because Battlefront, the first Battlefront's the Empire and the Rebels versus Battlefront 2, which is Clone Wars and all that, which was really cool.
Yeah, like you can have multiple different factions, like the Clone Troopers, the Rebels, the Empire, the New Order, and stuff like that. I put it at very good, by the way. If you agreed. Uh,
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
I've never played it.
Seriously, I played it once and I thought it was hot garbage. So I'm putting that very bad. I don't care if any young kids are watching. Don't play that trash. FIFA 22. I'm gonna have to put it at bad, only because EA kind of messed it up. I'm not saying it was bad soccer game. It's just they did what they always have done with Madden. They just basically published the same game and slapped a new sticker on it. So I'm gonna put bad.
Um, I I like sports games. But it just seems like every time they come out with a new one each year, they don't really change much.
Oh
It's just
no.
kind of the same game.
My hopes are very very high for NCAA, the new one that's coming out next summer.
I'm gonna play that so freaking much.
Me and you should literally sit down together and just play it together, like we used to.
Oh yeah, we might play for like 30 hours straight.
Yeah, we ain't sleeping. We don't care if we miss calls or work. We're just FIFA 18.
22. I'm gonna put that. I'm FIFA 22. I'll put it at very good. I like FIFA.
Wow.
FIFA 18.
Okay.
I haven't played this one.
I think
I can imagine.
I'm gonna argue against you on this. I think FIFA 22 should go at bad and FIFA 18 at very good. Because FIFA 18, I think, was the last time that EA made a good sports game. Or, soccer game, I should say.
I can't imagine it being much different from FIFA 22. Just being a soccer game. I'll put it at very good too, as well.
Okay. And I'll put FIFA 22 up there, very good. FNAF Help Wanted. I've played it.
Um,
I didn't record it for you guys, so my apologies. I played it when it first came out. That's before I was blowing
I
up
don't
on
see
YouTube.
any other FNAF games on here, so I'm just gonna judge it based on Five Nights at Freddy's, the whole game franchise. I'll put it at very good.
Okay, I agree.
I I like it.
FNAF definitely carried our whole childhood. For Honor, never heard of it.
I've I've heard of it. It just sounds like another like shooting game type of thing that didn't really stand out. I've never
Yeah.
played it.
Friday the 13th, I played it a couple times. It's okay. I'm gonna put it at okay. There's a lot they could do
I've never
better with it.
I've never played it, but I mean like yeah, seems it seems okay.
Uh, Gang Beasts. I actually like Gang Beasts. It's really fun. I'm gonna put this one at good. It's
I've
really funny.
mm,
It's a funny game. That's why I like it so much.
I've never played it, but I don't want to put it at never played. It seems fun and chaotic. I'll put it at good.
God of War. I actually have never played God of War. Heard of it?
I
Never
haven't
played it.
either.
And everyone's favorite, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Never played it.
I'm gonna put this at amazing. I wouldn't say a masterpiece per se.
Even though I've never played it, I'm gonna put it at amazing. It seems like a game I would love.
Have you never played GTA 5?
No, I've never played GTA.
Wow, that is shocking. I'm actually really surprised. I did not know that. uh,
Yep.
Next up we got the list of Halo games. The original Halo. I've never played the original Halo.
I haven't played the original one. I haven't
I
played Halo
haven't
2.
haven't played Halo 2 either. Halo
Halo
3 is
th-
where it gets interesting because I played it a little bit. I didn't like it.
I've played Halo. I think I played this one quite a bit. We had it on 360.
Mm.
I'm gonna put it at good
Okay.
because it's the only one I played and my memories of it. I remember it being pretty fun.
Halo 4, I'm gonna put it okay.
I haven't played
I
Halo
pl- I, p-
4.
I played Halo 4 more than 3. I think it was okay. It was kind of mid. I won't even lie. Halo
I haven't played
Infinite,
Halo Infinite.
I haven't played that one either. And then whatever this other Halo one, I've never heard of it either. So even though it just came out, supposedly. Um, yeah. So Hitman 2. Why are these flipped? Anyways, Hitman 2.
Really?
I've played both Hitmans. Hitman 2, I think, is actually a very good game. It somehow managed to outdo the original, and so I think Hitman should go at good. The original Hitman.
I haven't played the Hitmans.
House Flippers. I love House Flippers. However, it is very janky of a game, so I'm gonna put this at okay.
I haven't played this one either. I don't think I've heard of this one.
Really, Markiplier's played it before. Jacksepticeye's played it before too. You seem like you like to watch those guys. I cannot read what this one is. The one with like the deserty.
Yeah. What is this? I don't know what this is. I guess that never played.
Yep. Jump Force. Never played it.
Never played it.
None of the Jurassic Park games I've played.
Never played. Ooh,
Batman
Legos. Here we go.
2. This is where things get interesting. Batman 2.
I've played all the Lego games, but Batman 2, eh. I'll put a okay.
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
I like this one. I'll put it very good. I liked it.
Okay. Lego Avengers.
It was good. I liked it.
I'm gonna have to rebuttal with you on there. I'm gonna have to say it was bad. I didn't like it at all. I don't know why. Probably just because I'm not a huge superhero fan in general. So
Then I got Jurassic World.
I've never played
Uh,
actually the Jurassic World
I
ones.
I've played. I played it a little bit. It was okay. Lord of the Rings Lego.
Sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, I've never played Lego Lord of the Rings either. The
I don't think
Jurassic
I've
Park one.
actually. I don't think
And the
I've
one.
played this one.
Well,
What is this one?
this looks like
I don't never.
it says Heroes, but
Never.
I've
I don't
never
think I
played.
played that one.
Why are there two complete sagas? Do you see that? They have two.
Yes.
I'm gonna put these ones at
This is
amazing.
pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good.
I'm putting both of them. Same thing with actually
Yeah.
the newer complete saga, the one they just remade last year. I'm gonna
I
put this
haven't
one
played
at.
this one yet.
Oh, it's amazing. I like it.
I'll put it amazing, even though I've never
For
played it.
The Force Awakens was very. It was. I think
It
it was
was
very good.
okay.
I think it was good. Okay, so then we can meet in the middle and say it was
I'll
good.
put it at good.
We'll meet in the middle.
I'll put it at good. It was okay.
Luigi's Mansion 3. Have I played this one? I don't think I
Nope.
have.
I played the second one quite a bit.
Okay, well,
Um,
never played Luigi 3 then. Whoopsie poopsies.
yeah, I've never played it. Mafia, never played it.
A little bit, and it was really bad. Like, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna put it at very bad. Sorry to all my Mafia fans out there. I didn't like it at all. Mario Party 8, I have not played it.
I've never played Mario Party.
Mario Kart 64. I would have to say amazing. This is a childhood game right here.
Mario Kart, yeah. I have to put it amazing. I don't think there's ever really been a Mario Kart game that was bad.
Oh yeah, no. Mario Kart Deluxe 8. What's your
Ooh,
opinion on this?
amazing. I played it a lot. I like it. Put it amazing.
I like it too. Mario Kart DS. I'm also gonna put that at amazing.
I've put that amazing. I played that one quite a bit.
I would actually have to say that Mario Kart Wii has to go under masterpiece.
Yeah.
I may be going
That
with a
one
long
just seemed like
shot,
the most
but
fun.
this one definitely seemed like the most fun to play with. Mario and Sonic Olymp. Why are some of these in German?
No. This is I played this one a few times. It was
Yeah. So
I'll
for
put
those
it
who
okay.
can't read German, that says the Olympic Games. You said good.
It was good.
I'll agree with you on that. Same thing here with the Olympics.
But same category.
Good. Super Mario World. This is the really original. I would have to actually say masterpiece as well.
I haven't played this one.
I played it a little bit on the emulator for the Nintendo Switch. It's just like it's just like other Super Mario Worlds. It's really fun. I would actually probably put it at very good. Personally. All right, Minecraft Dungeons. I would have to put this at good. Kind of another
I
failed
haven't
attempt.
played this one.
Kind of a failed attempt at rebranding. So I'm gonna just put it at good. Man, actually, I'm gonna put it at okay. I didn't really enjoy my time doing it. And of course, the OG Minecraft.
Masterpiece. It has to be masterpiece.
Yeah, it has to be masterpiece. For most of you who do not know, I wouldn't be shocked if not that many people did know. Me and Dominic made a lot of Minecraft videos on my YouTube channel together.
Oh yes.
We grew up playing Minecraft together and have loved it. So, I have no idea what this one is. This next one. So I'll put never played.
That doesn't look familiar.
Does that say Mordor's? Oh, that's German again. Where did you? Who made this? Mortal.
Someone from Germany.
Probably. Mortal
Mortal
Kombat 11.
Kombat.
I have not played any of the Mortal Kombats.
I have not either.
We probably just offended a lot of people. Monster Hunter. I have never played it.
Neither have I.
I can't read what this one says. I think this also says Monster Hunter. So never played. Moving Out. Have also never played this one.
Never played that. I haven't played this
My
that one either.
Hero. I have not played that one. Need for Speed Rivals. I have actually played this. It's okay. I would not play it again though. I've never. What is this? Neverwinter?
Never heard of it.
Not heard of it. I've never played
Never
any
played
Pokemon games.
Pokemon.
Yep. Super Mario Wii, obviously amazing. I don't even think we need to talk about that.
It's pretty good.
Super Mario Bros. U. I can't put that
I don't
at
think I
master.
played this one.
The top two, I definitely can't put that there, because it definitely seemed like what EA did with all the other sports games. Like they just seemed like they just slapped a new sticker on it. So I'm gonna put this one at good. New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, I'm gonna put that at amazing. That was.
I am too. I played this quite a bit.
Yeah. Have never heard of these. Oh my gosh, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have the next 8 I have not played before.
Neither. Okay, we could put all those in. Never
Yeah,
played.
I have played Payday though, so we're going up to Payday. Sorry, people. Payday.
Never played.
I think Payday is okay. Again, it's not terrible, but I would not play it again. Have not played P5.
Neither have I.
I cannot read what this one says. The soccer game.
Doesn't look like one I played.
Yeah, so I'll say no. Plants vs Zombies. I have not played any of these.
I've played. What was it? I've played the one where it's a lot like Overwatch.
Yeah.
The concept is basically the same. I'll put that at good. I liked it.
Okay.
It was alright.
Have we just established we've never played any of the Pokemons?
Nope, no Pokemon.
Why are there so many Pokemons? Okay,
Holy
Predator.
Why have this?
I actually
Predator?
I have played Predator before. I think it was I think it was pretty bad. Like not very bad, but bad. In my opinion. Primal Carnage. I'm gonna have to say I've never played.
Yeah, never played that.
And my next 2 favorite games, Red Dead Redemption 2 is automatically a masterpiece. No doubt in my mind. That is Rockstar's best game they've ever made, in my opinion. You can cancel me on Twitter if you want. Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm going to have to put that at very good. It's not amazing, but it definitely did pave the way for the second game to come
Every
out.
time
I don't know what this one is.
someone's playing Red Dead Redemption, they're always playing the second one.
Oh yeah, no. it's the best one that they've made ever. So like that's the first time I think a second game has been better, like way better than the original. Like I mean like beyond way better.
Jeez.
I have no idea what this one is down here. It's like a building with.
What is this? I don't know if that.
I don't have to say never played them. Rocket League. I like Rocket League.
FIFA, honestly. That's just me. Even though Rocket League looks fun, I'd rather just play FIFA.
I'm gonna put that at good. How's that sound?
I'll put it at good.
For someone that plays Rocket League too. Never played this one. Sea of Thieves. Go watch our Sea of Thieves videos on YouTube. Go and watch it.
Yes, they're good. They're funny. You remember
very good.
Remember it was the first time he played and the ship was filling with water and he had the bucket. There's the he's like,
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm helping. I did good job.
Sea of Thieves is amazing.
Really? Okay. I put it very good, but
I like it.
because there's a few issues with it, but I like it. Shell Shock I've never played. Skyrim.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt a
I'm putting
lot of
Skyrim
people.
at a masterpiece. I like it. I like Skyrim.
Okay. I've never played Skyrim before, so
Oh, really?
I probably just heard a lot of people, including my sister. Sniper Elite 4. I've played this.
I like this game. Not, I wouldn't say I'll put it amazing. It's not a masterpiece, but it's good.
Okay. I think a lot of the Sniper Elite games are at least top 4 tier. Spider-Man, both Spider-Man games. I have only played the first one, the Spider-Man. It was okay.
I haven't played.
The second one I've not played, and I don't really want to, because I will be honest, for how much I don't like superheroes, I feel like the Miles Morales spin-offs that they're kind of going on is just a way for Marvel to make money. So I do not go watch the movies or play the games. Splitgate, I have never played.
Never played. I've played this one.
Battlefront 2?
Yeah, this Battlefront. We had this on, like the little like PlayStation handheld device thing.
Oh,
That's
PSP.
almost like a
PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, that. I played it on that. I put it very good. Just because of the nostalgia, I liked it.
Bounty Hunter, I've never heard of this one before.
Bounty. I've never played this one either.
Episode 3, Revenge of the next 3 Star Wars games I've never played. Squadrons was just released too, I think.
Squadron looks fun, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Okay. Steep, not played. Our never played is so huge.
Not played. I know.
Stick Fight. I
never heard of that.
I've never played it, but it's really fun. Stranded Deep. I have played Stranded Deep. It was good, in my opinion. It was pretty good.
I watched Markiplier play it. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah. Subnautica. That is very good. I love this game. I am terrified of the ocean. I hate the deep water. So you'll never catch me doing that.
Okay, real quick.
If
no one's afraid of the ocean. You're not afraid of water. You're afraid of what's in it. Just
okay, yes. And Subnautica kind of grew my fear of the ocean much more. It's also because, ladies and gentlemen, I live in a landlocked state. Dominic just moved to Florida, so he's not. But don't catch me ever going to the ocean. And if one of you in my comments suggests me to play Subnautica, burn in hell. Super Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna put that at okay. It's pretty mid in my opinion.
Yeah, it's alright.
Super Mario, yeah, it's Odyssey. I'm gonna put that at bad. I did not like it at all. Which probably just pissed off.
It's not the best Mario game, but I've played it. I'll put it at okay. It wasn't the greatest.
This is Super Mario Paper World, I think, or Paper something. I can't remember. I've never played it before though. I knew exactly from the cover.
I've heard of it.
Okay, Super Hot. I have played Super Hot so many times. It's very good. Like, I would definitely recommend it to people. Super Mario 64, masterpiece.
It was okay.
Oh, I have too.
Which one?
Super Mario 64, masterpiece. Yeah. That is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's just a classic. Never played Galaxy.
Never played it either. Level Maker. What do you think of it?
I'd rather just play the normal Mario Bros. Honestly.
I'm gonna put it at bad.
This one where you can...
I did not like it at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Isn't that where we could play like levels that other people made?
Yeah. I like the concept. I like the concept, but I don't think they need to make that a standalone game. So I'm putting that at bad. Super Mario Brawl, I've never played.
I'll put it at good. It was okay.
Okay. Super Mario Smash, I have played, and I think it is good. I don't think it's mid, but I think it's better than okay. The Escapist 2, I have seen this one. Never played it though.
I have 2, but I've never played it. Force is pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one at very good. Honestly, I
Me
think
too.
we should.
It's pretty good.
Thief Simulator. I love this game. When I watched it, when I played it, I felt very underwhelmed. I'm like, how the hell does it look so fun on video, and then I go and play it? It's not fun. So I'm gonna put this at okay. I'm gonna put it at okay.
I've never played it.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. Never played.
Never heard of
Uno.
it.
Uno. I've played before.
We have to play Uno online one time.
Oh yeah, all of us, including Carlos. Oh my
Yeah.
god, shit would get
That'd be
so
fun.
crazy so quick. Oh, we could actually then invite Isaiah's son too. Actually, at that point, I don't. Is this only on PC? I can't remember if it's only on PC.
I don't know. I would assume it'd be on console too. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm putting Uno at amazing. It's a fun game.
Says it what I'm at. Uno game.
Never
PC. Is it? Hang on. Yeah, it only looks like it is for PC. Dang. I'm gonna put this one at good because it's funny. I'm not gonna put it at very good though. I mean,
the tanks.
actually, I'm gonna put that at very good. Untitled Goose Game I've not played. Lord of Tanks. I'm gonna put that okay. It's kind of underwhelming. I've not played the last. I have not played any of the last ones. I have not played any of these games.
Legends of Zelda. It seems like a game I would like, but I've never played it.
And then Zombie Army 4, I've seen it so many times, but it does not look good. Like, I don't know what's so cool about it. It looks actually really bad. But I've never played it, so.
Yeah, never
Well, if you look at that, our never played literally probably takes up more than 0.5% of our board. It's not that we're uncultured, we just have a very specific taste in video games.
Well, if there's a game I like, I'm gonna play it for a while.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna keep bouncing
Yeah,
around.
I don't
Now,
game
obviously, because I'm a YouTuber, I have to game hop for you guys, so it's kind of expected for my job. So, but yeah. Okay. Before we end this episode, here Dominic, is there anything you want to talk about? We'll just kind of have like a random chat session.
I can't really think of anything right now.
Okay. The next episode we'll definitely be moving back towards telling more stories and just kind of bounce around from topic to topic like we did with episode 1. We wanted to kind of keep things more orderly today in this episode. But yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this podcast, if you did, please follow us and give us a rating so we can be promoted to more people. And our podcasts are also now up on YouTube, so you don't have to have a Spotify account or Apple Podcast account. You can actually find us on YouTube on my YouTube channel, Mrhyena YT. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Dominic, do you want to say goodbye?
Thank you, everyone, for listening to us two idiots. We appreciate it.
Yeah, two lovely idiots. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.